While Bayeux burned, King Henry pressed his advantage. Seizing key fortifications and buying the loyalty of powerful lords, Henry loosened his brother's grip over Normandy. At Tinchebray in 1106, brother would fight brother for final claim to their father's lands. Determined to claim Normandy and capture his brother, Duke Robert, King Henry besieged the castle at Tinchebray. But the direct assault on the formidable stone castle was failing. Unable to breach the towering walls, the king devised a new plan to capture his brother. Henry would force Robert to defend his lands from attack by razing the villages of Martigny and Fresnes.
Leo de Hesa.
Judaeus non burden! Weapons ready! On fire!
To goad Robert out of his stronghold, Henry's men would burn the village to the ground.
Understånd! Soldiers! Afuga! Strelbo! Weapons ready! On fire! Knights! Into the south! Each one! Not shall live! Strelboren! Jäva! Alla knights! Ja!
The village of Martigny was destroyed, but still Robert did not emerge to face Henry outside the castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes. Next, he targeted the village of Fresnes. Henry could buy reinforcements from nearby allies if he could procure the gold to pay them. Henry received word that Robert had sent for a fresh army to aid in defending his position at the castle. Henry had to eliminate these new forces before they could combine with the garrison at Tinchebray. Henry sent gold to his ally in men and received fresh reinforcements.
It is sitter for a fourth warde freckes. Mit baldenes.
Drösset, ja! Vi har kört! Lite snabbt! Ni har skjutit! Vad är det? Helt så! Gripes! In i den kamp! Av vilken göra armen! Hoppare! Ni kan stämma ner! Det får vi om the way! Let us go!
By eliminating Robert's incoming army, Henry had thwarted his brother's attempt at strengthening the castle's defenses.
Drösset, ja! Vi har skadat!
It is sitter for actors. Ich liebe zu hören. An ASUS. Get thee ready for Hestes.
Weapons ready! On fire! Before we are the waiting day, let us guard!
Dein Hestes? Nu, zu.
It's meant to hear!
Dein Heste, hinter, so ahead.
Before we are the Bouge to seven! On the victory! It's understood! On the Twitter! You need to stand in there! You need to get over!
Look at you, be ready.
Attention to seven!
Yeah, it will! Paragon gap on way! What will show?
Obeisance is on it up to!
At the hands of Henry's army, the village of Fresnes was in ruins. Henry's provocations had paid off. Robert finally emerged from the castle to face his brother in open battle.
Look at you, be ready. Adente to serve. Yeah. Get thee ready to readeth new, Tullis. Obeisance is ane at new. Andente to serve. New, Tulkes.
Henry sent gold to his ally in Brittany, and in return, a detachment arrived to bolster his numbers.
It's never to hear them!
King Henry's tactic of luring Robert into the open had worked. Henry captured his brother, and Normandy was his. William the Conqueror's sons had resolved their long feud over Normandy, with King Henry wresting possession away from his brother. But the French King Louis VI would not accept Henry's heir as the future Duke of Normandy. Henry's fragile power would face its first test, an invasion by the French king. In the disputed countryside between Normandy and France, a smouldering farmstead gave away the beginnings of a French invasion. At the head of the vast army stood King Louis of France himself. An English scout hastily rode to inform King Henry of England, who was still en route to defend his borders. Hearing of the threat, villagers and guards fled their English-held towns and retreated to the stronghold of Fleury. Above all, the English forces in Normandy had been commanded to hold the town of Fleury and await King Henry's arrival.
Aeoridas, Ferath!
Aeoridas Yerwe.
Yesadli Athopa.
Rieder Yaru.
Ich bin boon zu hören. Holiness, lead us me way. I will be in order.
Bakiet Yerwa.
Ferdinand!
Yes, sir?
As the village of Crescenville fell, all English hopes lay in holding Fleury for the king's arrival.
Stand in Pascanu! Ichabida Hessa! You did it, Upa! Städa faster nu.
Forward here.
Here, us. Eat your will.
Hardas je hända!
Under Taku! Strele Buse! Leoda Ersa. Sterande Tima. Nu Galast. Feras we got. Yerway Wigenda. Yes, sir! Aeoredas Yerway. 4. Nu! Yes, sir! Strelboran. Sito. Strelboran. Feras.
On your work, eh? When they are.
The town of Granville succumbed to the French, and the English were pushed back towards Fleury.
What's their faith, eh? Each timbre theos. And you work, eh? Yes, sir. West through Harlot. Fair. Yes, sir. West through Harlot. Oh, Facende would do.
Yes, sir. West to Hala. Each timber Theos.
Word cometh honor. Here us letteth Uskaan. Farah, Eowegan. Astigeth Onway. Here! Yarway! Hofgenge! Alakava!
Strailborn Yard.
Strailborn! Site! Yeyawia! Strailborn! Yerwa! Abuga! Strailborn! Strailborn Yaru! Black Boga! A rod! Strela, Onsteren, Beelde, mee, Bully in de Herstum. Beelde, mee, Streelboren, Jaru. Streelboren, Jaru, Streelboezen. Garwiga, Joret, Jaru. Forza, Jarwe, Garwigan, Fortande. Flambo, Ikeo, Gangende.
At last, King Henry and his forces made their arrival at Fleury.
Get to the ready for Hestes. List as Ferreth Eowegan. Yarway! Ferra!
Their faith, eh?
Abucritas Yar!
Knowing that King Louis himself was on the field, Henry saw his chance to put England's claim to Normandy beyond doubt.
We have come!
Quilla. Nu, Tulkes.
Before me on the way, Tende! Let it!
Flinch. Yergia. Get Strailboran!
Yes, sir. And you work, her? That's Shule Bayo Timber.
Beodeth me.
Sally.
Leoda, Hersa. Cometh honor.
What's their faith, eh?
And your work, eh?
Yaru to work. What's their faith, eh? Each Eat your work,
Look at you be ready.
King Louis, determined to oust the English from Normandy, began sending attack parties to harass King Henry and his forces.
Get thee ready for Hestus.
Weapons be ready! On fire!
And your work, That's what they're faith, eh? That's sole Battle of Tinchebray. Yes, sir.
Build shield! Alle Knickens, ja! And then take us servant! Knickens, stand in the yard! Adita Yara armors! Fort Fenner! Dress yo! We are scared! Weapons ready! On fire!
And your worker? Eat your work and your work. What's their faith, eh? Each timbre face. Each screw pay that.
On Styria, Strailbora! Paragon Gat on way!
Knickers standing there! Knickers, in and we are before me on the way, Senge! Let us guard!
King Henry's men struck at the French forces and recaptured the town.
Here I thought work.
It is Sitha for Atlas. Fourth Warde Freckes, mit Baldenes. It's live to hear it. At mina worde, verre, ut rida.
Yeah, way we get that.
At are to hear. Redende suahet.
Hester, yes, sir. Understood. Ik on work. Sona, betetonates to Don.
Yes, sir. Don't get the note. Bitch, in the
Where they are?
Yaru on Gende new. That shule Bayo Timbran.
Lista veras.
For Apple Knita, today is none more than.
Jaru Hesse, Verende to Lupa.
Nu, Tulke.
It's live to hear!
Fulde, het je weet van Gente onduel te litje.
What's their faith, eh? Yahweh, Yawarler.
Wigan.
Each a worker. What third faith, eh?
Yet thee ready for
Adit and Yara armor.
Nej, hejsa.
Hit dit! Hjärta som dubblas!
Erath.
Järvej! Färra! Abuga! Strävbåra! Ida hit!
Hard and Arek, hear it. Knitja, Ida the Sun. Adit and Yara armor. What fella?
Here off, where that. Each will be a self-ended. Yes, sir. West Duhala. Off each car. Rendezvous.
Han Mikkel
Ah,
Sigo!
Knittes Jan. Drösset, yo. We are stuck.
Paket järva.
Ge dit nu! Each ära!
Yaru to work. Each a worker.
Yaru to work. Each timber. Yes, sir. Where's the water?
On your worker.
Swa, it's just headed there. Fair done. You dig it up.
Puska. A stand up, Puska.
Städ fast nu! Read us! Yes, sir! Yes, sir. Readeth aeratus. Shayotende! No! Wordea, cometh on.
It is Sitha for Actus.
Weapons ready. On fella.
What surface, eh? That's Shule Vale Timbran. Yes, sir. West Duhala. Each Timbra Theos. Cheers. Yeah, Iniath Churlas. Each will a del.
And your work, eh? That's...
And you work. It will a do hit. Each a work.
No, Tulkas. Set it down.
Before me on the way, Tendi. Let it us go.
On Muna. Each of Tollier.
What surface, eh? Yeah. Each a willer. Each a work.
Yes, sir. Where's the water?
With the border towns recaptured, King Henry's claim to Normandy faced only one more obstacle: King Louis and his army. In the humble peasants' fields of Bremule, two kings would settle their claim to Normandy.
Intended.
On your work, eh?
Obeisance is Ane Athu.
Boom to the ways here.
Your way if effective.
Fuse to sir. It's understood. Yeah. Alles with. Look at you be at the red surtas.
Yaru to work. Hestes commende. Yar each you say, yes, sir.
Thine Hestus. Yeah, it come gun.
Are you right as your way? Is that about the order?
Städa faster nu.
Riktigt
Lista.
Ja, sir!
Beyond man. Järnväg!
Look at you be thee ready, Freckus.
Weapons ready! On fire!
Get thee ready for Estes. And then... Nine Estes.
What a work, Eddie!
What surface, eh? Each timber.
What surface, eh? Each a worker and you worker. Each timber a theos. Yaru to work.
And you worker.
Yeah. Iaru.
Of each a gap. Gadriel. Wasting not shoot a net.
Järva. Ichiera.
Yaru to work.
Nu, you last. Fully end the hesum.
It is Sitha for Actus.
Fall be on the way, Tende.
Thinum ishil enon.
Nu, Tulkes, se shall lay the yard.
Nu, you last. Kutlicha.
Yedita Upa.
Ichiara.
Hestes commende. Here I offer.
Each a will a hewer would.
Look at you, the tute is none burden.
What surface, eh? Yes, eh? West.
Hestes commende. That shule beo timbran.
Hit.
Ayonet Jan.
Ne bruke me rei.
Yet to thee ready for Hest.
Then has one stigeth on way. Fordart. Yeah. Iaru.
Flamboga ad origin.
Shayotende! No!
Nu, Tulkes, set it down.
Und Frende, so ahead. Virtue, ich be my way is clear to him.
Yaru to work. Each a worker.
Are you right as Yahweh? You sadly Athopa. Yara Hestes.
What will thou?
Hestes for this reader.
Quite of serveth chat.
See they to
Where Hamon stared as bay on out.
Jerweth for blood on Bala.
It is Sita for Actus. Yetteth he ready for Hestus.
Boon for the... Each fall away Hestus. Ick'll do that. I'll return.
Nu, Tulkes, setteth thou, at mean a word. Send. Look thou be ye ready, Freckes.
Something to swearen, and blend them are a ilche. And a fresh marker.
It is Sita for Actus.
Agrethus for Hestus. Moveth, getteth busy.
It is Sita for Actus. Each liveth to hear it.
Dresseth yo! We are stirred!
Agraceth yourself.
Hestes cometh, Arwenen. Boon for the Shale Yeah, Hestes!
Obedience is a creed of hope! Yeah, come down there! Benitez! What is he ready? Oh, fire!
Dresseth your Arweniente Hestes!
Look thou be ye ready, Freckes.
All the swifter!
Hispana on the moment.
Yeah, anon ritter!
Speriment yard!
Spere at the yard!
Hestes i cadet du! Hestes cometh, Arwenen! Jede Hestes! Heriende Hestes du! Suete Hestes!
Something to shatter? Tosco on the way!
Far from home, but rallied by their king, the English army forced a French surrender and put King Louis and his knights to flight. With the impromptu battle ending in resounding victory for the English, King Henry had secured his ancestral lands under the English crown. After England defeated the French at the Battle of Bremule, Normandy was back in King Henry's hands. But 1 year later, his good fortune turned to tragedy. In 1120, his son and heir William Adelin died in a shipwreck. The future of Henry I's kingdom was in jeopardy. Henry desperately needed a new heir. With no legitimate sons left alive, he broke with tradition and chose his daughter, Matilda. Henry forced his barons to swear an oath to accept Matilda as queen. But when the king died, they broke their promise. England would not be ruled by a woman. Matilda's cousin Stephen saw his chance and claimed the throne. The crisis moved to the capital. At Westminster Abbey, Stephen was crowned king, but Matilda wanted what was hers. She was also lining up powerful supporters who would fight Stephen for her right to rule. Their conflict engulfed England in civil war. Fighting raged throughout the land. In 1141, everything focused on one of the kingdom's most strategic cities, Lincoln. Matilda's allies had commandeered the castle. But King Stephen was determined to take it back. He besieged the castle. Stalemate. As dawn broke on February the 2nd, everything was about to change. Matilda's half-brother, Robert of Gloucester, raced to break the siege. As Robert's forces approached Lincoln, Stephen's army turned away from the castle to face them. Robert could win Matilda the crown, but only if his army could win the day. Robert of Gloucester's forces approached Lincoln. Their task, to liberate the castle from King Stephen's siege. While behind Lincoln's walls, troops loyal to Matilda held the castle for the Empress. First, Robert's forces would stage an ambush to prevent enemy reinforcements from joining with King Stephen's army. Robert's men concealed themselves in a sheltered grove and lay in wait for the enemy.
What beathyn hestin?
Ik heb vijanden te val! Bandits, die zijn er neerbij!
Robert defeated the first column of Stephen's reinforcements, but he knew more were on the way. With more of Stephen's reinforcements eliminated, Robert was steadily undermining the siege.
Coursery saddled.
Come, Estes commander. Which do us so to headest. Tema away to faren. Ich for Fefines.
Lidende so ahead.
Ich obey thine hess.
I'll do that.
Ich habe gefunden, Beppo! Wenn Sie senden ihr Weg! Where's Tuliska?
Robert's men decimated King Stephen's reinforcements and were poised to break the siege. Continuing the push towards Lincoln, Robert sent in a large company of reinforcements to aid his vanguard. To further weaken the siege, Robert would need to cut off Stephen's supplies. He targeted the nearby market town.
Jeffe mea but.
What wilt thou? Send them Jeru. What wilt thou? Jeru for blood done.
Frekkes haken. Luthan. Cometh on. Jarwe shet. Habe me bow. Verende. Hestes cometh. Boa is heriende Hestes nu. Al Suiza, yes. Qua of Sir Awe men gongendes bed. Frekkes haken, nu Hestes.
Send them out to me now, kiss. What bearth in Hest? Jeru for blood done bala.
Jeffe mea but. And Teglidande ne hurteth no one near a down. Heriende Hestes nu. Ik heb het! Voliende Hestes! De bal! Jere Hestes! Hij sweept the Jessa! Zoen de het! Dressen jou, highwaymen! Op de guerra residente! Ik kan het doen! Padre voor Heotes! Reset! Beret Tolkes! Weben Sekande! We have it here at
Rallying to Matilda's cause, a large group of knights arrived at Lincoln to bolster Robert's army. With the market town in ruins, King Stephen's supplies began to dwindle. Robert received word that Welsh troops under Matilda's banner were en route to join forces with him. But King Stephen had the roads to Lincoln heavily guarded, and the route was not without risk, even for the hardy Welshmen.
Read it new, Tullius.
Dress it, yo! We are scared! The foe be on the way, Tende! Let us go! In 2 days, no! Yeah! Creatures, stand in the yard! Weapons ready!
Making their way to Lincoln, Matilda's Welsh allies were ambushed by the king's soldiers. Robert's men would need to aid the Welsh if they wanted their help in breaking the siege.
Fuse Tullius.
All is with them! Infill the ball! Magnetus! It's limit to hear them! Let us read it, Magnetus! Attention to servant!
Joining forces on the road to Lincoln, Matilda's allied troops made for the castle to lift the siege.
Forthwarde Freckes, mit Baldenes. Certes. Ich liebe zu hear it. Ich shall leiden, ja. Und redet nu, Tullius. Alles with.
Robert's forces spotted a large detachment of Stephen's soldiers guarding the castle gates. If they hoped to liberate Lincoln, they would need to break the blockade and rout the army.
That mean a word.
Weapons ready! On fire! Attention to servant! Please, never get Greetings! Before we are the way to death, let us go! Sergeant!
Yeah, step it to it, Already. Soon they had and sweet the yes, sir.
After Cretus! Yeah! Cretus, runs it, yo! We are scared! After Cretus! Yeah!
Robert's forces scattered the king's army, leaving the gates to the castle unguarded.
Alles with it. Duty is number dead.
Robert's men finally united with Lincoln's garrison. They could now use the castle to strengthen their army. To lift the siege, they needed to destroy the enemy camps surrounding the castle.
Ich shall leiden, ja.
Marita, what the...
Every charge and 10 dead. Nothing to do.
Get thee ready for Hestes.
Nansletting. We have it business.
Oh, be on the way, Tende! Let us go! Build shield! It's living to hear it! Alle Knittens, ja! Obedience is Ane Aku! Knittens, in the south! Knittens, in the to serve!
Agrepe perdende mine mene. Tempest, luften for has ekel.
Yarway's on somewhere.
See fate to work.
Matilda's forces struck hard, destroying one of King Stephen's siege camps.
Alle Knittens, ja! Today is none but death! Alle Knittens, ja!
Intended no.
Ernende mine mene! Knittens, stand there! It's living to hear it!
See, yeah, so are they hetten. It kill Habby the
What needeth be undone?
God swing yarrated on some worker. It kill go and flock a wooden.
Knittens, into the sun! Drömmen gods, vi har skärp! Fortvarande fräckes, mitt baldenes!
King Stephen's army dwindled as Matilda's forces struck down another siege camp.
Look, jag be ready. Fandente to serve. Get thee ready for Hestes.
Alle swiftare!
We've shared
What's there in Hestes? Knittens, stand in the yard! Weapons ready! On fire!
Pressa down, highwaymen! Fornende Hestes! Over there, Bennett, highwaymen!
Alle Knittens, ja! Prosper, pressa down, Barrett! Helmet,
what needeth be undone? If you go on flock of wood,
the banner on the loading. Heads be ready, crossborders! Weapons, yada! Fall! Crossborders, raise weapons!
The king's army was scattered, and those who didn't fall fled.
We're on foot, again!
King Stephen was spotted, shielded by his men. To end the siege, Matilda's forces needed to capture Stephen and rout his army.
Adita Yara armen!
Agrepe for has.
Ik hier het dat!
Look, jag be thee ready.
Dresset yo!
Aggressive yourself.
Ik kill! Heads be ready, cross!
Yara uncommon.
Swat them! Alle Knittens, weapons ready! On fire!
What should each do?
Yeah, certes! Crossborders, raise that weapon! Opa, every chance to Hestes and old foreman! Hestes, here it is, Hestes!
will go.
Something to share. Sperimentare.
Kriegers, stand in the yard! Crossbows yard on the way, tending! Sultans! Crossbows! Break weapon! Usans always show! Okay, a non-richter! Kriegers, Sultans!
Fortguarde fräckes. Mit Baldenes.
Kriegers, yard! Kriegers, into the sun! Before be on the way, tend!
Something to share.
Matilda's men closed in and finally captured King Stephen.
Seeker for Atlas.
Avita yara armen! Hot banner!
Matilda's forces had won the battle at Lincoln. But the fight for the crown was not over yet.